In the Philippines, the sea is more than water. It's a lifeline, a source of food, and the heart of countless stories. For millions, the ocean is their backyard, their office, and their sanctuary. This bond is ancient, forged by necessity and respect for the ocean's power. Long before colonizers arrived, our ancestors were master seafarers, building balangay boats and trading across distant lands. Today, fishermen continue this legacy, venturing out daily with courage and hope. From Batanes to Tawi-Tawi, the sea shapes every aspect of life, its scent, its sounds, its rhythms. This journey will take us aboard a bangka into the lives and voices of Filipino fishermen. We'll explore their challenges, their resilience, and why fishing is more than a job. It's a sacred calling and a cultural inheritance. To be Filipino is to be shaped by the sea. Before dawn, the fishing village stirs while the world sleeps. The air is cool and still, broken only by the distant crow of a rooster and the soft shuffle of feet on packed earth. Lanterns flicker in small windows, casting golden pools of light onto the narrow paths winding between humble homes. Mang Cardo, seasoned by 50 years at sea, rises quietly, the call of the ocean already in his mind. His hands, rough and weathered, move with the certainty of a man who has lived his life by the tides. He dresses in silence, careful not to wake his wife, who sleeps lightly in the next room. He sips strong coffee, the taste sharpening his senses for the day ahead. The aroma mingles with the scent of the sea drifting in through the open window. For Mancardo, this quiet moment is a small ritual, a pause before the demands of the ocean take over. Outside, the air is thick with salt and anticipation. Mist clings to the shoreline, blurring the line between land and water. The world feels suspended, as if holding its breath for the day to begin. He meets his son Jun by their bangka, and together they check nets, load gear, and prepare in silence. A ritual passed down through generations. Their movements are practiced, almost wordless, each knowing what the other will do next. The bond between them is strengthened by years of shared mornings like this. The boat slides into the water, the cold sea biting at their ankles. The wooden hull creaks softly as it meets the gentle waves, and the chill is a familiar welcome, a reminder of the ocean's power and unpredictability. With practiced ease, they leap aboard, June starting the engine that breaks the morning stillness. The low rumble echoes across the bay, signaling the start of another day's work. As the village lights fade behind them, they head into the vast unknown, guided by stars and ancestral knowledge. The sea stretches endlessly ahead, mysterious and full of promise, as the first hints of dawn color the sky. The horizon is a thin promise between darkness and dawn. Each morning it offers hope and uncertainty in equal measure, a silent pact between man and nature. For now, it's just father, son, and the sea. The world behind them grows smaller, replaced by the endless rhythm of waves and the quiet companionship of shared purpose. Their hopes for a good catch rest in the nets at their feet. Each knot and tangle tells a story of past mornings, of bounty and hardship, of lessons learned from the sea. Each morning is a new beginning, shaped by tradition and trust. The ocean is both a provider and a challenge, demanding respect and offering reward to those who know its ways. The day's story is about to unfold, written in salt, sweat, and sunlight, as father and son set out together once more. As the banca glides through the water, the world seems to slow down. The gentle rocking of the boat, the rhythmic splash of the oars, and the soft glow of the morning sun create a sense of calm and anticipation. Out here, the horizon stretches endlessly, and the only sounds are the whispers of the sea and the quiet voices of those who know it best. Silence gives way to quiet conversation, words carried softly over the water. These talks are never rushed. They flow as naturally as the tide, shaped by years of shared experience. June notes the wind feels different today, a subtle shift that only a seasoned fisherman would notice. He wonders aloud if it will bring rain or perhaps a change in the fish's behavior. Mancardo reads the sky, his eyes tracing the clouds and the color of the water, predicting the fish will swim deeper today. His knowledge is a map, passed down through generations. Their talk is practical: weather, water, the behavior of seabirds. Each detail a clue to the day's catch. They watch the flight of terns and the ripples on the surface, piecing together the puzzle of the sea. They share news. A neighbor's engine failed, leaving him stranded until help arrived. It's a reminder to check their own equipment, to be vigilant and prepared. Family worries surface: school fees, baby's milk, the price of rice. These concerns drift between them, unspoken but understood, woven into the fabric of their daily lives. But Mancardo reassures, "The sea will provide, anak." His words are both comfort and promise, echoing the faith that sustains them. Memories of lucky catches and lean times are exchanged, bolstering their spirits. They remember the days when the nets were heavy and the laughter was easy, and the days when hope was all they had. Laughter breaks the tension. Stories of jellyfish mishaps, playful dolphins, and the small surprises that make each day unique. These moments remind them that joy can be found even in uncertainty. These moments of humor and companionship turn the boat into a sanctuary, a place where worries are lightened and burdens shared. Here, friendship is as vital as any tool or net. The sea is unpredictable, but together they face it with resilience and hope. Each challenge is met not alone, but side by side, their trust in each other as deep as the waters they cross. Their bond is strengthened by every shared story and challenge, every sunrise and storm weathered together. It is a brotherhood forged by the sea. Out here, conversation is survival, comfort, and tradition. It is how knowledge is passed on, how fears are eased, and how hope is kept alive. The day's work is hard, but never lonely. Every pull of the net, every shared meal, every word spoken is a thread in the tapestry of their lives. The ocean listens as they talk, and as the sun sets, the journey continues, bound by water, words, and the promise of another day. For Filipino fishermen, the weather is a powerful, unpredictable partner. Every day on the water is a gamble, and the sky above is both a guide and a warning. The sea, with all its moods, demands respect and constant vigilance. One day the sea is calm, the next it's a raging force that can swallow a banca whole. The horizon can shift from peaceful blue to menacing grey in a matter of hours, leaving little time to react. Reading the sky is a survival skill. Clouds, winds, and sunsets all signal what's to come. Generations have passed down the art of interpreting subtle changes in the air, the color of the clouds, and the direction of the wind. Typhoons are a constant threat, forcing fishermen to secure boats and pray for safety. When a storm is brewing, the entire village comes alive with urgent activity, tying down boats and preparing for the worst. Losing a boat means losing a livelihood, plunging families into hardship. For many, a single vessel is the only source of income, and its loss can mean months of uncertainty and struggle. Even without storms, sudden squalls can appear, testing skill and faith. The sea can turn wild in minutes, and only experience and quick thinking can keep disaster at bay. Mancardo recalls clinging to his boat in a violent subasco, praying for survival. He remembers the roar of the wind, the sting of rain, and the hope that he would see his family again. These experiences breed resilience and humility. After every storm, fishermen come together, helping each other repair boats and nets, sharing stories of survival and loss. Faith is woven into every journey, prayers for safety, for a good catch, for mercy from the sea. Rituals and blessings are as much a part of fishing as nets and hooks. Each trip is a dance with danger, shaping the character of those who depend on the ocean. The courage to face the unknown is matched only by the hope for a safe return and a bountiful catch. The sea's power is respected, never taken for granted. Every wave, every gust of wind is a reminder of nature's might and unpredictability. Fishermen know they are small against nature, but their courage is immense. It takes heart to venture out, knowing the risks, but also the rewards that the sea can bring. Every safe return is a victory, a moment of relief, gratitude, and celebration for both the fishermen and their waiting families. Beyond storms, a quieter threat haunts Filipino fishermen: dwindling fish stocks. Mancardo remembers when the sea was generous, nets heavy with galonggong and tamban. Now they travel farther, burn more fuel, and often return with little. Overfishing and commercial vessels, some using illegal methods, devastate marine life and coral reefs. Climate change and pollution worsen the decline. Plastic in nets, bleached corals, fewer fish. The struggle is economic and cultural. Families worry about daily needs, and young people dream of leaving for city jobs. The ancient knowledge of the sea risks being lost as traditions fade. For many, fishing is no longer sustainable, threatening both livelihood and heritage. The fight is not just for survival, but for the soul of the community. Each empty net is a warning. The future of fishing hangs in the balance. A fisherman never goes to sea alone. His family's hopes and prayers go with him. At home, his wife is the manager, stretching every peso, tending the garden, and caring for the children. When the boats return, she helps unload, sort, and sell the catch, her skills vital to the family's survival. Children learn early, helping with chores, mending nets, absorbing the rhythms of the tides. The beach is their playground and classroom, teaching hard work and respect for the ocean. Fishing is a family enterprise. Every catch is a shared victory, every struggle a shared burden. The sea's bounty puts food on the table and sends children to school. Through shared purpose, families find strength and resilience. They face the uncertainties of the sea together, united by love and tradition. The family is the fisherman's anchor. Their support is his guiding light through every storm. Filipino fishermen's lives are woven with folklore and sacred traditions. Stories of Sirena and sea spirits remind them they are guests in a mysterious world. Rituals, like offering food to the sea or avoiding whistling on the boat, reflect deep respect for unseen forces. These beliefs foster humility and stewardship, creating informal marine sanctuaries long before modern conservation. Traditions teach that the ocean is a partner, not a resource to exploit. The spiritual connection adds meaning to every journey. The sea is both provider and protector, deserving reverence. In fishing villages, no one stands alone. Bayanihan, or communal unity, is a way of life. When a boat needs repair, neighbors gather to help, sharing skills and laughter. Launching a new boat is a celebration for all, knowing it will feed many. On the water, fishermen share tips and rescue each other in storms, putting safety above profit. In times of crisis, the whole village rallies, offering money, food, and comfort. This collective spirit makes hardship bearable and strengthens bonds. Bayanihan is the invisible net holding the community together. It is the fisherman's true anchor in uncertain times. Together, they weather every storm. Despite hardship, the story of the Filipino fisherman is one of resilience and hope. Across the islands, communities are creating marine sanctuaries, allowing fish and reefs to recover. At first, these no-take zones were met with doubt, but now, better catches prove their worth. Technology is making a difference. Mobile phones bring weather updates and fairer market prices. Sustainable gear and new ideas are improving safety and profits. Cooperatives give fishermen bargaining power and a voice. The future depends on blending tradition with innovation. The journey is long, but courage and cooperation light the way. The sea's challenges are many, but so is the Filipino spirit. With every dawn, hope is cast anew.